Good morning, students. I'll be discussing now ion implantation. Ion implantation is a process which is done in order to introduce impurities into the substrate. Let us see how we can do. So here we see a simple diagram which explains how ion implantation takes place. Here we have a source of ion which creates ions and shoots them in through this passage. The ions are accelerated with the help of accelerator, and they travel at very high speed, and they are made to turn and fall onto a target substrate. So this is done with the help of a magnet, and the current that is supplied to this ion source is drawn from this generator, which is connected to a very high power supply. So the ions which travel at a very high speed, just they are made to fall on this target substrate, and since they are incident at a very high speed, they get embedded into the substrate. So they get planted, and then inside the substrate they enter. So this type of implantation is done whenever we want to convert a silicon material into a semiconductor material and create components or part of the components like source, drain in the devices. So here we see the actual diagram of how we can get this ion implantation done. 80 kilovolts power supply is connected to a gas system, and ion source is kept here. So the ions which are generated are now made to travel through this tube, and they are made to incident on this wafers. So they are directed with the help of magnets, and the whole chamber is maintained at a very high power supply voltage. So the target disk has the substrate on it, and the diagram of that in the full view is shown here. So the wafers are stuck to this target holder, and this target holder rotates so that each of the wafer will get exposure to this incident ion beam. So the ion source is the source of impurities here, and you have different impurities for different type of semiconductor material. So here we will see what is implantation dose. Implantation dose is given as the ratio of incident ion beam current in amps divided by charge and multiplied by implant time divided by ion beam scanning area. So it basically tells you how much ions are incident on a given area and how long it is incident. So higher the dosage, greater will be the implantation and greater will be the depth of implantation. Lower the dosage, lower will be the depth of implantation. Here you can see the actual implantation equipment what is being used in the fabrication unit. Here wafers are placed on a holder and the wafers are made to get exposed to this ion beam, and then the holder rotates so that every wafer will get exposure for a certain amount of time, and this way we can get implantation done. So one advantage of this implantation is doesn't require high temperature, although it requires high power supply voltage. So when we compare ion implantation to diffusion, we see that ion implantation can take place at room temperature, whereas diffusion needs very high temperature. Here, precise dosage control can be done. The dosage control can be done in terms of number of atoms per centimeter square, so that you get accurate depth control. Here in diffusion, we may not be able to precisely control the concentration of impurities in the substrate, and there may be variations. So here in case of implantation, there may be dislocations caused by damage, and this may result in junction leakage. So in case of diffusion, these dislocations are not found. Here, the implant channeling may affect the profile of the device, and here implant channeling is absent in diffusion. So nowadays, more implantation is preferred than diffusion. Diffusion is carried out at high temperature and impurities being sent in the form of gas through a gas chamber where the wafer is placed at high temperature. So diffusion helps batch fabrication. So that's about ion implantation.